To win the title, Fittest on Earth, athletes need to be ready for anything. They can be asked to run, swim, climb a rope, lift weight overhead, bike, have body awareness, and put it all together in one workout. This series follows elite athletes through a qualifying round to earn a spot to the 2019 Reebok CrossFit Games.
All right, yeah, that's what you're gonna get. Don't worry. If you put 30 grand in front of me, that's what I'm gonna try to do. All right, man. I'll see you soon. 30 grand for first place in that workout. That's silly. Guess who's blacking out? This guy.
Yeah, so the last couple of years, I haven't really done any competing outside of open regional games. Everything the whole year was just towards getting to the games and peaking my performance for right there.
Oh, this is my second time for the competition, third time here.
In the last couple of months, they announced, regionals are canceled and they sanctioned out a bunch of events around the world. So the new qualifying procedure for the games is you have to go to one of these sanctioned events and win it. And the Dubai CrossFit Championships were the first sanctioned event for the 2019 season, so I wanted to get over there, compete, and try to qualify as early as possible.
The Dubai CrossFit Championship has historically been the biggest payday for athletes outside of the CrossFit Games.
You guys know the first event, 21:59.
A lot of competitions put up 5-10 grand, but Dubai was putting up, 50,000. So that was always a big appeal, but this year it was purely just the qualifying spot.
How do you feel about the event tomorrow?
Good. We only know one. There are gonna be two, but probably gonna be two at the beach. So the first event is at the beach. So.
You like swimming?
Yeah.
You good swimmer?
I'm okay. Yeah. I don't drown.
Okay, that's good.
Good night's sleep? Oh, you're recording. I thought you were asking because you cared.
Excited?
Yeah, very. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
Can't wait to start.
You get excited, get nervous when you're watching your sister?
I get nervous.
Yeah?
Yeah. Especially for your sister, younger sister, you get nervous.
Good morning and welcome to day one of the Dubai CrossFit Championship. I'm Chase Ingram alongside with Bill Grundler.
The names that I have to throw out here, obviously Laura Horvath, who was second at the games last year, really put a stamp on CrossFit with a I'm here and big old smile on her face. We didn't get to see Matt Fraser here at the Dubai Championship last year. We obviously saw him at the game. Now just imagine for just a second, Matt Fraser wins this competition and qualifies. He doesn't need to do anything else until the games. That's a lot of training to get the champ. That would be really, really dangerous for the rest of the field.
Of all the places we've gone and covered these events, this was probably the most beautiful setting that I've been to see an event go down.
The beach we swam off the other day, it was like there was no break. And they were like, oh, the swim will be just like this. And I was like, oh.
Like a lake. Someone posted a photo, it looked like a nice canal or something.
Yeah.
And then we see
Dude, that's what I saw.
I responded to that and I was like, is this where we're swimming? And they go, no, way too shallow. And I was like, you could run. I was like, that's fine. I'm like, there's nothing wrong with that.
It's a little bit different to the picture that they showed us where we were swimming.
Yeah.
There is no ocean in Hungary whatsoever, so.
Kicking off the morning of day number one at the 2018 Dubai CrossFit Championships, your final heat of top qualifiers making their way onto the beach.
I was nervous going into that one. Basically, it's like the bigger you are, the easier the kettlebell snatches are for you. I was so nervous going into it that I forgot to take off my shirt.
This is your first opportunity to qualify for the CrossFit Games.
I went into that one very focused, grabbing every second that I could. I think I was the first out of my heat of 10 to head to the water. As I was running to the water, putting on my goggles, I realized I had my shirt on, and I was like, oh no.
Maybe he thinks he's gonna be so far ahead of everyone he can take a wardrobe change. I don't know why he has all that on. Okay, there we go. Now we have to see what kind of swimmers we have in the water. Who's comfortable when they get in the water?
Horvath is off first, but Sigmundsdottir is just behind her as your top two to look for coming into the weekend are now neck and neck as we move into this 350-meter ocean swim.
The waves are gnarly, they're big. So the water becomes a huge factor, and the swim then becomes like the biggest portion of this workout.
So Matt Fraser won this event back in 2016 and will unofficially win Heat 3, event number 1 with a time of 10:05. Sigmundsdottir did not finish the 2018 CrossFit Games and will finish in first in event number 1 here at the Dubai CrossFit Championship. We saw Briggs and Green duke it out at the finish of this heat. Briggs ended up getting second overall with Green in third. Horvath getting out of the water, sitting in fourth just ahead of Danny Spiegel.
Pretty good. When I practiced it, we didn't have this many waves, so it's good. I beat my time, so I'm happy.
It was very good. This is a privilege to be able to like train on a private beach and swim in the ocean. It's just amazing.
Spotlight's on Laura. It used to be on Sarah, and now she just gets to relax and just compete.
Nice to just have one out of the way now.
So, that event was nasty. It was tough because there's no clock anywhere. So you have no idea.
It was a big relief to start on a good note and know that I'm not starting from a huge deficit for the rest of the week.
They just showed me the leaderboard.
Who's the leaderboard? Who's in the lead?
Sarah.
Where are you?
I'm 5th.
Okay. Solid start, right?
Yeah.
Start.
Yeah.
It's a start.
It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
It's like, okay, well, you just got your teeth kicked in, and now we're going to do it again for the next event. So I like the back-to-back swim event as kind of a unique twist on competition.
Third and final heat underway. Starting things off with an 800-meter run on the assault runner. Fraser, your current leader after one event with 100 points. Sigmundsdottir trying to hold on to that first place position. Just to her left, Laura Horvath. First off, the assault runner, we have Paul Castillo, followed by Matt Fraser. We have Sam Briggs, who will be first off the assault runner and on to the swim.
Swimming with the buoy, it was just awkward. Everyone's trying different things, and the buoy was slippery, so it kept like popping out, so I'm just trying to stay flat and swim. One time it popped out, went behind me, and like Goodmanson grabbed it, like threw it back to me. And I was like, wow, you're a really nice guy.
Matt McLeod will get first in this heat, and first overall, Sam Briggs, who is second overall coming into this event, earning herself a second place finish.
Come on, Matt!
And now it looks like a foot race between Matt Fraser and Street Horner, and Horner will lose his buoy. So Fraser will get across the finish line about 10:13. Laura Horvath just crossed the finish line. We haven't said Sarah Sigmundsdottir's name yet.
We've got fireworks.
Sarah, when you throw that buoy at her, she just did not know how to navigate the swim with it.
Connor crosses the finish line.
That was so good.
I was just floating. It was so awesome.
Who's it gonna be?
It felt so easy, like this stride. Not the back, not the out, but
that's awesome.
10:34, thanks. I'm so happy.
I'm happy that you're happy.
Should have practiced more at the ocean.
Well, when you live in Hungary,
it's kind of hard. There's no ocean nearby.
How do you feel overall? Like, how does the body feel after that workout?
it feels great. I just messed it up. That's the hardest part. When you know you could have done better, but you just made a mistake. It's the hardest thing to swallow. That's why we do it, right?
Yeah. How long were you fiddling with the
whole way out?
Whole way out?
Yeah.
It was hard. I think we got a good break going out, like we did in mini waves. So I was like, please go, quick, before they come. And then, just was fucking hard out there. But good.
So, to get an event win, and then I don't think the second event was anything bad. I'm not sure where I finished, but I think I did all right in it. So, I'm through the roof with how today went as a whole,
We're getting ready to go run a lot in the desert with a good old weight vest. So we got a 4K out with a vest, then 4K back with no vest, which is gonna be nice. I feel like a bird and just start flying. That thing is I'm looking forward to this morning. So this is something I definitely like. I'd much rather run than swim in the ocean all day. So this is gonna be hopefully a good event.
What you got there, dude? What you making?
Breakfast, man.
Yeah?
Breakfast sandwich. Apple.
Honey's off to work.
Off to work?
Never been so excited about an 8K run.
It's gonna be fun.
You're gonna have fun.
Okay, see ya.
You know what the leaderboard says?
Yes.
What does it say?
I'm first, but...
No pressure?
Yeah, no pressure, yes.
How do you feel about that?
It's okay. We have 3 days more, but...
I heard a story about the swim yesterday that I want to confirm is true or not.
What story is that?
Did you lose your floaty?
Multiple times.
Did someone throw it back to you?
Yeah, BKG. Total sweetheart. Swimming behind me. In the very first part, then he passed me.
Probably should have just taken it and throw it back to the shore. But no, that's not a good sportsmanship.
If he's in the same situation, would he have done that?
I doubt it. But prove me wrong, so.
I think I would have done the right thing. Probably wouldn't have been, I don't know.
Unless it was Vellner?
No, I think I would have done the right thing. I mean, like, that's a dick move if you throw it behind you.
Yeah.
First day of the first sanctioned event of the new season. It's like a rough start, So I think she was a little bit nervous, but I think she's a lot better today. I think she's more in her element today than yesterday.
Fun fact, Sarah Sigmundsdottir's toe is named by Sam Briggs.
Princess Fiona, because she wants to be beautiful, but she's just an ogre.
I've accepted that my toe is very ugly.
Okay.
She gets the nail like drawn on.
Yeah. Do you feel like people are more laid back because it's not like your one shot?
Yeah, like I think we're kind of used to covering like the intensity of the regionals, where it's like your one shot. Here, this is the first of many shots if you don't make it. So the stress levels I think a little bit down, but I think he has a lot of stress just because inherently like he wants to win so bad.
Day 2 of the 2018 Dubai CrossFit Championship is off and running as we start with event number 3, a 8K run through the desert.
I've run on beaches before. This was a whole different beast because it's just sand. Like there's not a hard surface like 6 inches under the sand. It was like running in flour. Absolutely miserable.
So Michaela Norman has come to the halfway point with Sam Briggs, and they will make their trek back to the start line. So it's a 4K run out, a 4K run back, dropping the weight at the halfway point. So now the bulk of your men's field has reached the 4K position. Michaela Norman will take Sam Briggs in women's event number 3.
I thought she was just behind me all the way, but she wasn't. So I don't know how many minutes it was, but always run to the finish line, right?
Finish strong. I'm just so glad it's over.
Chuck one over your head to cool down and one to drink.
Yeah, we were together at the turnaround point and she kicked it. And these guys were in a group, but they were like a good minute, 2 minutes behind us.
Yeah.
So it's like how much, I don't know how much energy she's got, and I knew what I was expelling, so for me to catch her, I didn't know if she was like at her maximum, or if I'd have kicked it and then she'd have kicked it more, I'd have had nothing to chase with, so it made more sense to just sit in second.
Oh.
How many shoes?
Lost them halfway. Just full of sand. I took them off.
Yeah, baby.
I like running, so went out with the game plan. I like vested running, so I tried to kind of stay with the pack and then push it when I could. And I know I'm aerobic enough. I knew there was a max snatch tomorrow I'm not going to do well in. So it's like, all right, I got to push the pace on this.
That was much more difficult than I was anticipating. That was rough. You want to run where there haven't been footprints, so there's like that crust on top. Even that, like out of every 10 steps, you maybe get one firm one.
My back blew up. I don't know. I walked more than ran.
Yeah, I think most people did.
Yeah. I walked slower than everyone else.
The whatever 2 months, 3 months, like she's been on the road and getting back into the gym, like, but maybe not as much running as she should have been doing. It's okay, and now the CrossFit events are starting, or more like Metcon style and lifting, and she's gonna be fine. She's gonna do very well, but I know that she would have wanted to do much better on this run because she's really a good runner.
It went very well.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Happy?
Yeah, it was an amazing experience. Imagine just running in the desert.
You excited for the next events?
Yeah, am I excited? Like, you don't have to ask me twice. Snatching, there's nothing better than snatching in a competition. And, yeah, it's gonna be great.
So you're doing chicken enchilada, or is that beef?
This is beef, baby.
That's beef, okay.
Dubai beef.
Dubai beef.
Dubai beef.
Dude, the beef over here is fucking amazing.
It's
Is it?
delicious.
Have you been doing feeding the Fraser post while you've been here?
No.
The account's just kind of struggling right now?
It's not struggling. Cool it.
The fans need to know.
The content has
They need to know how you're feeding the Frasers while you're on the road.
I know, it's tough.
That's a burrito.
Yeah.
No, these are enchiladas, O'Keefe.
That's a fucking burrito right there.
If Sammy says it's an enchilada.
You see that? That's a burrito.
I don't know the last time Matt's been to the grocery store. And so
It's been a few years.
It's been a while.
So he goes to Dubai.
So we go to the grocery store, and I have like a list of things with just some small stuff that I wanted to make here. And then we're looking through like the freezers or whatever, and he comes over and he's like, "Can we get these?" It's like, you're an adult. You can get whatever you want. You don't have to ask me.
We make our bunk beds. This is pretty much why I don't take Jack.
It was so funny though, because I'm like, it was just really funny that he asked, "Can we get these?" I'm like, yeah, you can get whatever you want.
What are they?
So they're dulce de leche filled crepes.
You do know, so that's precisely why you don't bring kids to the supermarket. So I don't take my son anymore because he just asks for shit all the time.
But that's like my last memory of being in a grocery store. It's like I was like 8 years old with my dad and asking, and so like when I saw something, I was like, "Sammy, can we get these?" And she's like, "Yeah. You can get whatever you want." So my dad stopped taking me to the grocery store.
Haven't been able to get back since finally I got there on July.
We'd be walking down the aisle, and like if I saw like a woman walk by the end of the aisle, I would hit myself and go down.
Totally normal.
And you'd see this mom pushing the cart would like stop and look back, and I'm like, "Ow!" And my dad's just like, "Oh my God, I didn't do it."
Oh, man, that's
so my dad stopped taking me to the grocery store.
I've heard that story 50 times. It gets better every time.
It hasn't been since. Thankfully, there was none of that happening.
And you know my dad really well. Like he's like, "Oh my God, I don't know what to do."
Want to see the secret?
Secret? Yeah, see, this is one of the
peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
I can vouch for this. Her secret sauce at the CrossFit Games every morning was like 4 peanut butter and jelly sandwiches that she would eat before breakfast and then pack 10 for the day, correct?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
That's all I ate at the games.
Do you feel more pressure because of what happened at the games last year?
I don't know, probably. I mean, I try not to think about it, but like everyone's talking about it, so it's kind of hard to like not think about it. It's December, so I'm trying to qualify for the games, which is in August, so I'll be fine. I mean, I'm not in the best shape of my life right now, so I just have to like do what I can with what I have right now.
You get excited to snatch?
So excited.
Yeah?
So excited.
This is the day where Matt reminds everybody of who Matt Fraser is. You know, you lead off with a max snatch. I mean, the guy's been doing that since he could walk. You have heavy yokes, high skill gymnastics, and then we finish the day off with a little burner on, you know, like a C2 triathlon. I mean, like these all play to the things that Matt works on, and I wouldn't even say plays to his strengths because the guy just doesn't have any holes, right? He's sitting 4th on a leaderboard when you had an event that had 2 swims and an 8K run in the desert. Like, that should scare the shit out of everybody. Like, how's Matt gonna do? Matt's doing just great, and now he's gonna be even better.
Keep the big toe down. Keep the big toe down.
I have always said that what has been her strong point is the fact that she seems to be in a mental state where she's having fun, whether she's literally crushing everyone or just kind of making it through the event. And she looks really frustrated. And I don't know if the off-season kind of jet setting plays a part in that or not. We still have a lot of events. So it's not out of contention by any means, but she's got to get back to business.
You know, yesterday is like one of those rude awakenings, and you have 2 choices. You either make it better or you don't. And I'm not in her head, so I don't know exactly where she is, but her body language shows me that she's willing to make it better.
Snappy, snappy, snappy.
How you feeling?
Awesome. Gonna take second on this event too. We've got to keep the roll. I'm happy with how the last 2 days have gone. Obviously, this is not going to be my strongest event, but hopefully shouldn't do like too bad on the next 2 events. And then it'll make it interesting on the final day, everything to play for.
Your 4th and final heat have taken the floor. These are your top 10 athletes after 2 days of competition.
Yeah, so 1 rep snatch, 5-minute window. You can do whatever you want. Any form of snatching. You can go up in weight, down in weight. Like, there's no games being played. Just put on the weight and give it a go.
And that is good for Sigmund's daughter. Jason Smith, successful lift at 136. This could be the boost that Horvath needs to get herself back into the top 3. 92 kilos on the bar, and Laura Horvath gets yet another PR.
First place weight going into the final heat was 136. So I was like, okay, well, I better put on 137.
137 for Matt Fraser.
Missed my first attempt, but I had like 30, 40 seconds, so I missed it behind me, just walked back around, hit it.
Fraser getting a 1 kilo lead.
And then it held up. I think a couple guys hit like 135 or so, but 137 ended up being the top weight.
Dude, I had 136 loaded, and I was like, this will give me 100 points. And then I was like, nah, I was like, Jason's good. I need to take some points away from him.
Shit, man. Well done, dude.
Dude, you're 140. That was 140 your last time.
So close,
oh,
man.
dude, I saw you standing it up, and I was like, oh shit.
Fuck, it was close. Well done, man.
91 was because I think Sarah had that time.
I don't know, like every lift was so like.
You were great.
50-50.
You were really good. Very good. Enjoy it. Now go get some stuff there.
I'm going to.
What happened?
I just PR'd my snatch.
What?
Watch out for the table.
What'd you get though?
I got 93 kilos. I'm pretty happy.
You alright?
Yeah.
Good, great.
Like right, not my erectors, but like next to it, like.
Right in there?
No, lower. Yeah, and a little bit like on to the side. Yeah, it's very weird. I have never felt anything like that before.
Okay. Any numbers?
It hurts when I bend over.
Okay.
It felt so easy. I was like, why didn't I put more on? It was so good. Such a good feeling. Yeah, exactly. Thank you.
What'd you get?
90.
90?
90.
Is that the
Your
heaviest
body
you-
weight, right, Huber?
Yeah, just about. Is that the heaviest you've lifted in a while?
Yes, it is. I'm very happy with it.
What'd
Because
you-
it was easy.
It was easy. How's she doing in the competition right now?
She moved up, she did great. 3rd in the snatch overall. So that bumped her up into, I believe, 5th place. So that's good. And this event is 10 minutes, which is super, super tight. The yoke is not a big deal for her. It's the, I don't want to say it's the family curse, the handstand push-ups, but man, it doesn't go well for us.
Yeah, I like that event because it had stuff that was clearly beneficial for strong guys, had stuff that was good for taller guys, stuff that was good for gymnasts, and I feel like it's those events that take bits and pieces of every discipline that I do well in. So I liked it.
3, 2, 1, Heat 4 underway, 20 meters with that yoke carry. 15 parallel handstand push-ups.
The fact that she failed on a rep number 2, that's bad. That's not what you want to see.
I think I got through the handstand push-ups pretty quickly, just 2 sets.
Fraser is now done and onto his box jump overs. Jamie Green is 10 muscle-ups away before that final 20-meter yoke carry.
That yoke on the way back was tough. I think I put it down 2 or 3 times.
Fraser, 6:16, unofficially, will take individual men's event number 5.
Put her name on the map, and now put her on top of the leaderboard. Jamie Green, 6:28. And Laura Horvath is still on the handstand push-ups. We saw that hurt her at the CrossFit Games last year with the Fibonacci final redo. And now we see it again for the 3rd time. That could be taking Laura Horvath's chance of making it back to the CrossFit Games, at least for this qualifier out of.
Soha nem lesz jobbra esti, annyit gyakorolok. I don't want to. So it's like I can do handstand push-ups. I've worked so much on them. They're just not getting better. It's okay though. I got last at this event last year too.
What happened to you today has happened to me. It has. And I'm actually good at handstand push-ups. And it's happened to me before. So it all happens to us. Everybody's had an embarrassing moment. You're not alone in this. Okay?
I have too many this weekend.
Stop
already.
it. It's one competition.
As the sun is starting to set here in Dubai, we still have one more event left for these athletes, and Jamie Green has moved into first place over Samantha Briggs by just 4 points. But a name that we do not see on the top 10 of the leaderboard is Laura Horvath.
You're going to do a 145 skier pace. And then you're going to do a 138 row.
She's going to be ready in 25 minutes. So 6:15 she's on. We'll work up, we'll raise heart rate all the way up until then, and then basically she'll have a bit of a rest and away we go.
Any workout that I do well in, I get told it's because I'm short. Never once during that event of 3 Concept 2 machines were they saying like, oh, that's at a huge disadvantage because of his height. No. Oh, that theory goes out the window when it's against me.
Are you okay? I can't walk. Good luck. You're tall at least and strong, so you'll float it. I'm little, that's all I got.
Heat 4, the final heat of the final individual event of the day here at the Duty Free Tennis Stadium. 500-meter skier, followed by 500-meter row, followed by a 1,000-meter bike.
All right, let's go ahead and take a look at heat number 4. In lane 1.
Roman Karenikoff in lane 10 was done first.
I remember Roman was like, gone.
And Laura Horvath is done with her skier. She's actually sitting in 14th overall.
Everyone's in a whole different league than me. Like, if they all decide to pull 120s on the rower, I'm like, what the fuck is happening?
Laura Horvath is done with her 500-meter row at the 3:30 mark, and there is not a single athlete except Simmons that are about 10 seconds behind her. Can Fraser chase down Roman Karenikoff? It's going to be Karenikoff in lane 10 at around 4:50, followed by Matt Fraser. She will be done, lasting the best time to beat by 17 seconds.
You're in full pain mode. Like, you're sending it home, you hit the finish line, and it's just like your legs stop working, everyone's collapsed, like you're in so much pain.
Someone get water.
You're laying there and you're like, all right, we need to get off the competition floor. We look like fools right now, just all like flopping around. It's brutal. You see like Street Horner run into the finish line and he bear crawled. Like got off the bike, fell onto his hands and was like, oh, I'm down here, and just ran.
All athletes are across and done with their acid bath.
Hamstrings are just cramping up.
So we all walked off the competition floor and then hit the tunnel into the building, and we all just collapse again, trying to like deal with this pain of like, stop hurting.
That's how you do it. Well done.
Don't leave me now. We've got 1 more to go. We're just getting warmed up, baby.
We were like 100 meters into the ski, and it was like Krennikov plus 12, and I was like, what? Boy, 10% faster? Yeah. What was his pace on the ski yard?
Like, what was the pace on the ski?
Yeah.
Woohoo! 128? Oh my God. Like, props, dude. And then he turns to me, ends up he knows 4 words in English and goes, I work with Henshaw. And I was like, yeah, you do. There you go, buddy.
Thank you, good job. Good job.
Can I have a picture, please?
Yes! We have a picture with Laura!
Where are you from?
Woo! From Philippines. Yeah.
What pace were you holding on the bike?
Mate, I just blacked out.
Blacked out. Did you even look at it?
Closed my eyes.
That's the best way to handle
Counted to 10 a few times. Stood up. Pace went slower. Sat down.
If you count to 10, it goes by quicker.
Well, sometimes I try to lie to myself and say that, yeah.
Very good way to start and end the day.
Yeah, with the part we can cut it out.
It's like ice cream though. It's like an ice cream sandwich. The ice cream melts.
Yeah.
But the cookies stay. How am I doing?
Yeah, how you doing, Sammy?
I'm fine.
You had a busy day.
No.
Spectating?
Yeah, spectating is hard. It's I mean, it is hard. There's like a big high and a big crash after every event, but I mean, nothing compared. I'm fine.
It's an art form.
Well, no, so like
spectating's an art.
Like from Sammy and my parents, they're like wrecked after like games week, regionals week, whatever.
Gosh.
And I never understood it. Like I was like, you're being dramatic, you know. And then I did a team competition with Sammy. She was my partner, and I ended up crying on the competition floor when she got a muscle up. It was just, I was like, I get it now.
I tried so hard.
This is so amazing and so terrible.
Oh my gosh, that was the most stressful 2 or 3 days of my life.
Pretty sure this is illegal.
I think this is a one-way, dude. Oh, Keith, stop driving like an asshole, dude.
What do you mean? I'm not driving like an asshole.
Dude, I'm on like the verge of like a fucking physical breakdown. Just drive chill.
You got some pizza? Man, have you ever seen chaos like that after a workout?
The only time I've ever felt like that or seen anything like that after a workout was the games, and it was 14, right? With the sled push. And it was like people just couldn't stand up. And it was like one of those things, like right as the workout finishes is when the pain starts. Oh, that was awful.
Did you see straight bear crawl across the finish line?
I almost had to as well.
I can't even imagine. It's
Survival
whatever
mode.
you gotta do to get across.
Yeah.
Sam Briggs trying to hold off a field of 9 as Laura Horvath has withdrawn from competition.
Nem úgy, hogy végig úgy csináltam, hogy közben özöltem a fogamat. I didn't sleep last night. I couldn't really. I slept like 4 hours. And then today I woke up and I couldn't get out of bed. I mean, I could, but it was very painful. So we came here to see cryo, and then, yeah, he told me that my back is just like, my muscles are just like, I don't know. They're
just overload.
I remember warming up for the ski erg event. We had to put the damper down to 1, and even there she said that the first 5 strokes was very, very painful, but she did that. She ended up winning that event, which again, it's freaking amazing. And I really hope that at least she feels at least not worse by this morning, but she threw up last night because of the pain, and she couldn't sleep all night, and then now she can basically walk up and down stairs without assistance. So.
Probably a little bit overtrained or undertrained.
Or under-recovered.
Yeah, maybe not the training is too much, but the recovery is not enough. I like started the competition with what I have and like did what I could with what I had at the time. So like I'm not at the shape as I was at the games for sure, but that's okay because it's December and I'm trying to go to the CrossFit Games, which is in August, so I have a lot of time to get ready for that.
This is the final day of competition with 4 total events. Sam Briggs sitting on top of the leaderboard with a 34-point lead. Matt Fraser sitting with a 40-point lead over Willie George and Bjorgen Carl Gudmundsson. We're talking about confidence in the handstand walk. Matt Fraser wasting no time. Matt Fraser's one of those athletes where you go, oh, that's how fast you can do it.
Oh, so you're just gonna jump right back up on that rope, huh? All right. Even though he's the best in the world, he still attacks every single event that he's doing. That's what these other guys, that's the difference. They concede to him. Samantha Briggs, we knew that this would be kind of a damage control event, and I don't know if it's being controlled as well as she wanted it to.
Jamie Green, if she can hold on, may be able to push herself just ahead of Ackerlin by 1 spot, and she will. So Jamie Green takes event number 7. Matt plants the flag and gets another event win this weekend.
One more round of applause for Matt Fraser.
What we just saw Matt Fraser do might have just kind of broke the backs of the other competitors on the men's side.
I hate to say it, but everyone else is, again, they're vying for second place. So they're thinking, okay, Dubai was fun. I'm going to have to find myself another qualifier.
What are we doing with all this chalk?
Decorating.
Decorating?
Decorating.
Accessorizing?
Oh, it's disappeared straight away. I'm so moist. Dubai is so moist.
It's the workout of death. It's only going to be, it's a 3-minute time cap, so you'll be going full blast for the whole time. There's absolutely no thinking. It's just go.
There's still 300 points up for grabs, which is a lot of points, and anything can happen. So I'm just right outside of 3rd. So the plan now is just to get on the podium and make some more money.
Money. Let's talk about how much do you get when you take the test?
20.
20K.
Yep.
Decent chunk.
It is. That's a lot of diapers and a lot of daycare.
I got that diaper
yeah,
money.
I got
That's
that diaper
what I'm
money.
going for right now, that
Diaper and
money.
milk money. That's all that is.
Right out the gate, it looks like Jason Smith. 10 women underway in this sprint event.
This workout's so quick. As soon as you think of pacing or slowing down, you're done. Put the hammer down. Don't think, don't anything. Who's willing to put up with the pain?
Fraser has actually moved ahead of everybody. Jamie Green first off the bike. How she's going to handle that first burpee and a little bit of a stumble.
I was in full blackout mode. I walked away at 10, and my ref had to call me back to do the last 2.
Jamie Green was first to the box, but Sam Briggs has moved ahead of Jamie Green. Sitting in second no more, Sam Briggs has moved back into first place. Putting the pedal down, Matt Fraser, another event win.
It's the very first event of the 2019 season, and I don't see anyone that can touch this guy.
Great job.
Oh.
What? Legs? Dude, quads.
You could see the pain, like, as they were coming back to that second set of box jumps.
Yeah.
It's like full blackout.
Yeah.
Did you see him?
Yeah, he like thought he was
done. But like when he wandered back, it was like drunk man walk. He's like, fuck, I gotta do 2 more, sure, whatever.
Yeah.
He'd have done anything they told him at that point.
Yeah.
Just tell me what to do.
No, that's my move. Yeah, I'll take that. If you walk about 20 meters that way, you'll find my power cube.
Oh.
How often do you get this?
Not that often.
Yeah.
It used to be more, but I'm usually done with prepping the system for that spike of the heart rate.
Yeah.
But we only had like an hour between events.
Yeah.
And you kind of got cold, but you didn't really want to warm up again. And then you know, that stuff happens. It was also just a terrible event.
Nice.
Only 2 more. And then it's over.
You ready to be done? You over it?
Oh fuck.
There's Jamie's secrets, the Harry bars. Yeah. I wanted to push on the bike a little bit more, but I think it actually went to my favour because then I had more energy left on the box. I just had nothing to push the bike any faster. So then I had no choice but to just go.
4th and final heat, tackling event number 9 of 15 snatch following that with 15 clean and jerks. That 6-minute cap has proved to be somewhat challenging for a lot of these athletes.
I had a game plan going into it. It was just stay consistent.
And if I'm not mistaken, I think I just watched Sam Briggs do 3 touch and go reps at 60 kilos.
She's got to go big. She has to.
You're not going to miss a 90-kilo snatch. You're not going to miss a 90-kilo snatch. So even if it hurts, just go.
Fraser, George, and Bjorgvin Carl Gudmundsson all basically tied with their first 15 reps as they move forward.
And I just kept telling myself, like, the workout's going to be done in a minute and a half. Like, just go, go, go.
Final rep for Spiegel as she'll cross the finish line in 4:02, so that should be good enough for an event win. Sarah Sigmund's daughter, 1 rep left to go. She'll have to get across the line if she wants 2nd overall, as Sam Briggs won't finish this. And we might see a new name on top of the leaderboard we haven't seen in 9 events, and that name might be Karen Frey. Matt won event 7, won event 8, wins event 9, and is just 1 more event away to qualifying for the 2019 CrossFit Games.
What did you just learn?
That Matt is 102 points up with 1 event to go.
I would not put it past him to make this last workout double points.
Yeah, it could be. We don't know what the point system is, but as long as he hits the minimum work requirement.
Announcement, final workout payout.
They just ensured Matt's going hard.
30 grand for first place in that workout. That's silly. Guess who's blacking out? This guy.
You want to see 40 dudes trying to sell their soul doing a workout. Put a pile of cash at the finish line, tell them the winner gets it.
Does that change how you approach this workout?
Fuck yeah. Of course it does. I've bet like burritos and pints of Ben and Jerry's with my buddies in the gym. Never once was I like, yo, 30 grand, whoever wins this one.
Matt Fraser, no matter what the situation, no matter where he is placing wise, he always battles out and fights and fights and fights. So I think that he's gonna put on a show.
You got that retirement fund set up yet? Or are you just spending it all on cars?
She doesn't know the points the way she is from first.
Nope.
She doesn't know there's a surprise amount of money for the finale.
If she was here for the money, then she shouldn't be here. She knows she's got to go and give the absolute best. It wouldn't be any different if she knows her position or she doesn't know her position. She's going to do exactly the same thing.
I'm doing the Australian Championship.
Oh, okay.
So it was to win money, to pay to go and compete there. That was the plan.
What's the plan now?
The plan is now to try and qualify for the CrossFit Games. I did not expect to be like sat where I am, but it's so close up there. So, yeah, playtime.
Get out, finish it. All right.
We have had no men finish this event at all. Who else do you want to see go out there and win it again? And maybe the first athlete and only athlete finished in Matt Fraser sitting in lane number 5. Final men's heat, final event. It took 9 events to get here, but only 7 points are actually separating your top 4 athletes from first to 4th. Whoever wins this event, just event 10 only, will win $30,000.
170 pound on a barbell, it's easy. You have both your arms to control it, but you put 85 pounds in each hand, it's a whole different beast.
Sam Briggs looking very, very good in this first section. Matt Fraser already back to the big rig for his second set. Sam Briggs, first to the rig in lane 5, starting her 3rd round.
I really liked that final event. You know, there were so many movements in it.
Briggs and Green are just neck and neck. Now here comes Sarah Sigmund's daughter.
I mean, it's like he knows he's at the end, so it's like, okay, I'll just make this hurt a little bit more and finish it up.
Sam Briggs is done and moving to the barbell for the last time. And a 20-meter overhead dumbbell lunge standing between her and a return trip to the 2019 CrossFit Games. Event number 7, first place for Matt. Event number 8, first place for Matt. Event 9, first place for Matt. Matt Fraser will go 4 for 4 on Sunday. And with one sprint across the floor, welcome back to the CrossFit Games, Sam Briggs.
The 2018 Dubai CrossFit Champion, Matt Fraser. The 2018 Dubai CrossFit Champion, Matt Fraser.
I definitely enjoy doing well at a competition, but I'm not walking away from it with my chest pumped up.
Matt Fraser.
I took the competition for what it was, but I'm not projecting it into anything else.
He never ceases to amaze me, but I'm not surprised, and it never gets old, I will tell you that. It's so cool to watch. I mean, he had already won. And granted, there was a lot of money on the line, but still, that hurt bad. It's fun to be along for the ride, you know? It's so cool.
Fight, an epic fight all the way to the end. It was good. It feels a little bit surreal, like totally unexpected. Really happy.
It's so good to be back competing.
You happy with the placement you have?
Oh, I am. I made a few mistakes throughout the weekend, so I'm happy that I still got third.
Obviously, you want to win, but it's out of range now. He is so good. He just kind of. It's a good experience, you know. Like after that competition, like what you need to work on, like how you stand compared to the other athletes. I'm pretty happy with second place. I can't be other than happy. So.
Our first place champion wants their ticket to the CrossFit Games.